18 seconds, guy. Hell yeah. What's up, y'all? Alright, sorry for the horrible intro. You got to do one horrible intro.
Why was there a...
Like the waves?
Is there a countdown?
Yeah, that's what pros do, supposedly. What up, guys? This is episode 124 of the Hub 408. Thank you guys for joining us. Jason's frozen on my screen, but you're moving on my Kumu. You know what I mean? So.
What the heck? Okay.
But are you working though? Is your thing working properly?
Well, we're about to find out.
Okay, cool. All right, but yeah, what's up, guys? Hope you guys are doing good. Again, this is a Hub 408. Thank you guys for joining us. Salamat sa mga tao dyan. What's up?
Okay, I kicked out again.
Look at Jason with those perv glasses.
What?
Right?
I need to see it.
Jason has on the perv. Joff, you think those are pervy right there? They're pretty pervy, right?
I'll be there in a minute. I know pervy glasses.
Looks like he's going to a shooting range.
Look like you're about to put some work in, huh?
I froze on my end. What
Like
the
a
hell?
shooting instructor.
Jason does look hella mean in there. He's just frozen on my screen. So,
I'm frozen.
I'm just saying,
Yeah,
he looks hella
mine
mean.
too.
Kumusta sa lahat ng mga tao dyan? Hi, how are you? What's up? Kumusta? What's up, Joff?
Shit, you know,
While Jason tries to figure it out, what's up, man? How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Fucking almost killed fucking old people today.
How? Why?
Fucking,
Why'd you almost kill some old people today?
I was gonna say he wasn't gonna make this old man not gonna make Christmas. Fucking,
Alright.
I was at Home Depot, right?
Okay.
And this old Filipino dude, right? I was in line paying. He already there's only one line there. This motherfucker has the nerve to ask me, "Are you in line?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, man." And he's like old school Filipino dude, like you'd seen him hanging around McDonald's eating fucking filet of fish. He has his fucking veteran hat on. I don't give a shit if you serve I'll fucking serve you to the ground, motherfucker. Crossed me today. But anyway, so yeah, he's telling me asking me, "This is in line. Are you online?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm on. Yeah." So I didn't think nothing of it, right? I was like, "Yeah, whatever, fucking old man." Right. And then so we're in line. And obviously, I've seen that I'm next, right? I was heading towards there. And he keeps telling me to go over to the fucking cashier. And I'm already going. I'm like, this motherfucker, right? Because maybe, I don't know. Maybe because I just look like a stoner. That's probably why he's fucking.
And you're not.
I'm
Okay.
like,
And he's not.
every time I'm home, because I had my hood up, because it's fucking cold, man. It's like I had my hood up, like there, and I was just chilling. I see what's going on. Like, I know I'm next, and he keeps telling me like, "Hey, you're next, you're next." Keep pointing at the cashier. Like, dude, I'm going there. Fucking chill out. Fuck it. And he's wearing the same glasses that Jason was. So
That's what, and you got triggered right now.
yeah, I got triggered.
Was this You said this was Filipino guy?
Yeah.
Fucking Pinoys, right? You know, and you said that he wasn't gonna make it home to Christmas. You almost went off.
Yeah. He wasn't gonna make Christmas this year.
Oh man,
It's gonna be his last Christmas.
canceled, right?
To fucking put him on the ground. But nah. I don't, it's just old folks, man. I know you guys don't give a shit. Like I understand. I'm there too. Like but you gotta be careful what you fucking piss off because some motherfuckers just don't give a fuck,
There you
and
go.
you will fucking expire earlier than anticipated. Just PSA.
And we're not talking about violence against some old folk. We don't really mean that. I'm just saying that old folk are liable to get it too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Jay, you're hella close. Can you? Can you
I didn't bring my tripod. I didn't bring my tripod. That's why.
Alright.
I didn't know if we were gonna stream tonight or not. So I'm like trying to figure this thing out.
Alright, I got you. We're trying to. There you go. There you go. There you go, pal.
No Kumu tonight then for me, because it's not.
Well, if you want to put your face up super close, that's fine.
I just don't stream on my Kumu tonight.
Well, there you go. Oh, you had. There you go.
I had it.
Well, I was gonna say, Merry Christmas, guys. Hope you guys are doing well. Sa mga tao there. Let's go ahead and start sharing this now. I'm gonna go and start sharing this
Man,
now.
I was hoping I'm gonna get a Maga Bosa jersey.
Because he's doing so good right now. Because he's doing so good.
He's doing it quietly too. No one's talking about him either.
It's a Maga Bosa, dog.
I mean, they're kind of talking about it, but they're not, right? They're
No,
talking about
like,
him, right?
He's quiet.
talking about
No,
Dude,
They're
Oh,
not.
he's just shutting up and playing. And,
no.
and we're
I'm
putting in
talking
the work.
about. No, I'm talking about the media's not talking about him.
Dude, I just seen an article where they're praising him right now.
Yeah, it's only the Bay Area though. It's not national.
Oh, you know they're not going to give us no love nowhere else. Come on now.
Yeah, he got bigger though. I guess he had nothing to do but work out and rehab. But he
He
goddamn.
took that MAGA juice.
Well, I mean, everyone's probably most likely on some shit anyway. Right? So,
Damn, you got to fucking survive that game, dog.
streets is hard, dog. The streets don't lie. By the way, Bestie, remember how we were trying to watch that? We were trying to watch the movie over there at Oak Ridge, but then it was sold out everywhere. But then there was an active shooter today
Where?
at Oak Ridge,
Oh, dang.
just like an hour ago or something like that. I forget how long.
Oh,
How
wow.
long ago it was.
Dang, that's nuts.
Yeah, Southside popping. Crazy, right? We were just there. What's up, Celeste? What's up, Denny? What's up, Joe Boss is in the building too. I hope you guys are doing well. Again, happy holidays. This is episode 124 of the Hub 408. You got me, Ron Sar, in the house, Jofsimus, Jay Jericho. I believe hopefully we'll be joined by Ninja Iceberg, momentarily. You know what I'm saying? So, again, I hope you guys are doing good. Happy holidays. You know what I mean? So, happy holidays to the people that I see coming in too. You feel me? I appreciate you guys. If you guys are still there, probably not. They probably bounced out because 6 of these happen to be bots, probably. You feel me? So, let's just get the show on the road. Anyways, guys, this is our holiday episode going into Christmas. Jeff, any plans for Christmas for you? Is it going to be a quiet one? Or are you leaving town? What you got going on?
I want it to be quiet, but I don't make plans. I just show up.
Ah, got you. And Jake is in the house too. Jake Montero's in the house. Merry Christmas, Jake.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I don't think we're going anywhere. Just nothing far. Like maybe as far as San Francisco, maybe, but it's pretty local. So.
By the way, where does I was gonna say you going to see your brother?
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna be there Christmas Eve.
Where does your brother live nowadays?
Shit, fucking Southside, bro. By Santa Teresa.
Hey, he in my hood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably like
What
from
up,
where you
Christian?
live.
What up, Tristan?
Probably
Merry
5
Christmas,
minutes from
guys.
where you are.
Okay, gotcha. Merry Christmas, everybody. Again, this is a holiday episode, so
He's by by In and Out, just before Oak Ridge.
oof, that's a problematic in and out right there, dog.
Yeah, just right before that area, the Lucky's, I think that's Lucky's over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. Yeah, by Oak Ridge, pretty much.
I remember we used to tease your brother back in the day so much because he looked like Aga Mulak.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Looking like the young Aga, right? With a
Yeah.
pistol in his hand. But I was going to say, Jason, how are you?
Good. Just busy.
I was going to say you have a sweet haircut.
Yeah.
So, looking fresh, right?
Yeah.
And you got on the
Well,
pervy.
I haven't had a haircut in 2 months, so you know.
And you were trying to grow your hair out too, so you really didn't want to cut it either.
No. I wanted to cut it. I was getting tired of it. It was pissing me off while I slept. So.
Man, I learned how to fucking give myself a fucking fade.
I can't do that. My shoulders are too bad. I can't do that.
Right.
My shoulders start cramping up.
Were you trying to grow your hair longer though than that?
No, hell no. I was just way too busy to try to schedule myself a haircut. So
All these months I've been trying to grow my hair. It just sucks that I've been having events.
Oh.
yay.
Yeah, we're still here. Damn, what happened? There you go.
Sorry, guys. I didn't.
Oh.
I don't know why it cut off like that. But I
I
was
can't
going to
hear
say,
nobody.
you can't hear nobody?
Ah,
Me? You can't hear me?
nah. I'm reading lips.
Damn, dude.
Say something. I hear you.
You hear me? Well, Jason can't hear me. That's why.
I'll leave again. Hold on.
Well, Jason can't hear me. That's why. Yeah. Come back, Jay. Come back. Sorry, guys, for the technical difficulty. No. Sorry, guys, for the. Why am I apologizing? Anyways, what's up, guys? I be in theirs, right? See, we help
That was
everyone else out, but everyone else will dip out.
That was hella weird.
What up, Jello? How are you? ¿Cómo está? Thank you. Yeah, sorry guys for the technical difficulties. Anyways, what was I gonna say? What were we talking about before we got cut off? Damn.
My hair.
There you go. Yeah, so you weren't trying to grow that any longer. Yeah. But yeah, no, I've been trying to grow my hair out for the longest time, and I was just like, dude, I'm trying to grow it out to where, you got to go through the ugly stage, right? You got to go through the ugly stage before you get some hair, and each time I'm trying to get to the ugly stage, I got to shave my head off. So I've been a little frustrated. So hopefully I'm gonna try not to touch my hair until I don't know when, So I don't have, as far as I know, I don't have anything, where I gotta like actually look presentable besides other things. So hopefully I get to grow some hair out. But anyways, Jason, going into this Christmas week, I know you're at a wedding rehearsal right now. You're getting ready for that. Any other plans though for your Christmas week before we head into the weekend?
Me and you are going to be celebrating our aunt's last Christmas here in the U.S. So
Last kiss came my heart. Right?
yeah, that's the best holiday song ever.
The very next day you gave it, dude. He died on Christmas though, right?
Yeah, he
We talked
sang.
about that, right? Last.
Yeah, he sang his last Christmas. He sang it.
That's all right.
That's hella crazy, right?
What's the other dude's name again?
I'll see. Bestie here didn't want to disrespect, and Joff automatically got mad, shaking his head. Jeff, I'm sorry. Joff, I'm sorry. I don't mean to disrespect the other person from Wham, but can you give us this legendary name, please? Can you tell
Fucking
us?
goddamn Andrew Ridgely.
Andrew Ridgely. And by the way, if you haven't already, read the Andrew Ridgely interview. It's one of the most recent ones I think he did. It could have been last year that he did with Rolling Stone. It's a crazy one where like, it goes into his whole history with him and saying like, dude, I didn't even know back then. So I didn't know George was, he was getting it in like me. You know what I mean? He was, he was down with the ladies and all that. So like, yeah, he was totally devastated because I believe he texted him either the night before or whatever, and then he died. He died the next day or whatever, right before on Christmas, right? Just like what Jason said. On Christmas Day, he died on Christmas Day. I believe.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, man. But Jason, you said that's one of the greatest Christmas songs ever.
Yeah.
Does that top Mariah's? Because everyone says Mariah's is the pinnacle Christmas song.
Yeah, because they play it in Macy's, so you're of course like it's played at every Macy's and every mall in America, so of course you're gonna be like desensitized to that. But yeah, no, Last Christmas. I'd rather pick Last Christmas than
Oh,
Mariah.
100%. And I was never a fan of the. I don't know. That's just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm more traditional. I like listening to Nat King Cole on Christmas. I wasn't doing Mariah Carey shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, Last Christmas is a good song.
He said Nat King Cole. Oh yeah,
Hell yeah, some Nat King Cole. Hell yeah.
So if you guys follow or go to an IG page, his IG tag is Russell Walks. So about a couple of days ago, he started doing a super deep dive into Wham's Last Christmas, like breaking everything down, like even using all the actors that were in the video, and he'd break down each actor's like how they get pulled into the video, and then just break it down like the locations in the music video. So it's pretty cool.
I didn't know that there was a. What is the video? The production's hella big.
They actually went on location as far as like how like they went up that gondola, but that actual lodge was at the very bottom of the mountain.
Got you.
Yeah.
Shout out to everyone that's watching us on all multiple platforms too. By the way, if you happen to be watching us on what's that, Facebook, also on Twitch and YouTube, thank you guys for hanging out with us. You're here with Jason. Jason's actually talking about we're talking about Wham real quick and about how Last Christmas is one of the best Christmas songs ever. Joff, I was going to say with you, do you have a particular favorite Christmas song? Whether it's from your childhood that like reminds you of like Christmas, you know what I mean? And no judgment, Joff. All right, you know what I mean? It could be some crazy song.
Mariah's Christmas song.
Oh, so that's your Christmas song?
That's right.
Damn. Why?
Last Christmas is not even a Christmas song. It was a ballad. It's fucking released night in Christmas.
Okay.
Wasn't
So
even.
that
It wasn't a Christmas song. It was like one of their singles released on some random time of the year. It just happened to say Last Christmas.
all right, but the Mariah Carey one for you. That's your Christmas song.
Hell yeah!
All right, what? I'm surprised by this actually. I would have never guessed that you would have actually messed with this particular song.
It's like it's Mariah, dog.
Is it the video? Was it the
Hell
video?
yeah, that too.
And you don't get sick of it. You enjoy it when you hear it.
Nah, you could put that on a loop. I don't care.
So over Jingle Bells, over Silent Night, all that stuff, you choose that as your top Christmas song.
Yeah. Or fucking
Yeah, what would be a number two? There you go.
Run DMC.
I was gonna say that's been the number one on my list for a long time. I don't know if that could be moved. So I don't know if you people down there below. What's your favorite Christmas song of all time? Hi June Ray. ¿Cómo está? I don't know if you're still here, but hello. Um, Jason, is that so? That's your personal favorite Christmas song of all time, right there.
Oh, personal. No, it's the You're gonna agree with me on this one, Ron.
That's my number two.
It's
Go
the
ahead.
song. It's the song they play in Home Alone 2.
Yes,
That's actually my favorite one.
the greatest, right?
Yeah.
The greatest piece of music. It sounds like angels singing. You know
Yeah,
what I mean,
John
it
Williams.
is amazing. Yes.
John Williams.
It's fucking. But this is my favorite too. But every time this is like kind of like. It seems sad, but it's too fucking funny to me. It's like the Charlie Brown Christmas when they're
Dude, that's good stuff right
when
there.
they're singing
Yeah, all those songs are good.
like in the beginning and they're singing. They played it in Hawkeye when he was fucking after he just got his ass beat. He was walking to see my man Grills.
I was gonna ask though, were you a big Peanuts fan growing up? Did you watch all those like Christmas specials
No,
when you was a
not
kid?
really.
No, no. Jason, were you? You were into that or no?
Watching what?
Like you know how they would have the Charlie Brown Christmas special. You know what I mean?
No, I was more on the Christmas
Rudolph?
Story.
Oh, the movies wise.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the non-movies though. You know how they would have those like weird specials, like the Rudolph one or the Frosty the Snowman.
Shout out to my man Yukon Cornelius, fucking gangster. That he was wearing some lumberjack shit before it was hip. You know what I mean?
I think lumberjacks have always been kind of hip though.
Then he had one arm, right? Yukon Cornelius.
But I've always liked lumberjacks because of who's that guy? Paul? Is it Paul Bunyan?
Yeah, Paul Bunyan.
And who's the guy that he would fight? Was it John Henry? The other giant guy?
King Kong Bundy.
He's the one that had What are these called? Tall tales? Right? Like Paul Bunyan. But there was another giant, dude, and I'm not trying to be on no crazy shit, but the other guy like
Nah, John Henry fought the man, dog.
well,
With
I
the
know it's
whale.
not John Henry then. I forget his name now though, dude. It was Paul Bunyan and there was another guy that he would not really fight, but they wrestled or they were friends though too.
Abe
Damn, I'm
Lincoln.
forgetting his name now. No, dude, he wasn't a giant like Paul Bunyan.
The Jolly
Yeah.
Green Giant.
Come on, they had all
Dude,
kinds of
come on,
stories
guys.
about Abe Lincoln, dog. Who
Well,
knows?
I know. Yeah, right. He was a vampire slayer too. I'm just saying, like, no, this guy was a giant. Like,
And he's a professional wrestler too. And all that shit.
yeah. No, but Paul Bunyan was the one with the big blue ox, right? He had a big blue ox.
Yeah.
See, I'm just saying there was another guy that was just as big as him. He was a black dude. I just forget his name now, though, dude. I'm like, damn, dude. He they would show him in the stories, like, anyways. No, when we're talking about, go ahead, Jason. Go ahead.
Abdullah the Butcher.
Dude, did you know that guy? Oh yeah, what was he doing? Wasn't he spreading hepatitis?
Yeah, something like that.
Dude, that guy was spreading hepatitis,
Oh,
dude.
I don't think he knew he had one.
Dude, no, he knew he had it, and that's why he kept wrestling. That's why, like, he's pretty much blacklisted, right?
Damn.
Yeah, he knew he had that. That's kind of like, who's that guy that did that in porn, Jay? Where he knew he had something, but Mr. Marcus,
Mr. Marcus.
dude, Joff's boy.
I was gonna say Usher. But
Joff was like, oh, I'm gonna leave my hat on, like Mr. Marcus, right?
yeah,
Leave a Warriors hat on, like Mr. Marcus.
no, Justin Slayer's the man. He's wearing knee pads and Tims. Hey, you know you're gonna be in for a rough time if somebody's wearing Tims, dog.
It's the worst too for you got on the white knee pads, like Ewing, right?
He had the black knee pads. He had like white socks and the standard issue Tims.
Remember, there was actually a time where you couldn't wear white knee pads unless you were Pat Ewing. That's crazy now to think about that. You know what I mean? Like, no one was trying to wear no white knee pads. You know what I mean?
Yeah. After that, it wasn't that like it was after the knee pads. It became just a strap, right? Like the little.
Oh yeah. Hey, did that even work, dude? That's
I
some
don't know.
bullshit, huh?
I know. I'll keep like, what the fuck? Why is it just a strap? What's that for? I know Glenn Rice even had two of them. Like he was the first
Yeah, the
guy
guys
I've
that would
seen
have
two.
two. Oh my
Like,
god,
what
dude.
the fuck?
And it would go right above your knee, right? Or not above your knee, but like right where the bone is at, like right under where that bone is at. So it was
Yeah.
always like, does that really work or not, dude? You know?
Fucking Glenn Rice, like, and fucking DJ and Talk used to cap on me because of like NBA jams, like Glenn Rice's picture. They say it looked like me. Like, his profile pic on it. Like, oh shit, I'm gonna pick Joff right now. Oh shit.
That's hella funny, dude. You said they said you look like Glenn Rice.
Yeah, on the NBA jams, like the select screen, like when they pick Charlotte, it's like, oh shit.
Are you bald? He's
Huh?
bald in there, right?
Yeah.
He's bald. How come I kind of see a Joff, but I don't. You know what I mean? I kind of
It's
see
pixelated
it, but
because
I
it's
don't.
kind of weird, but like I get.
I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I kind of see it, but I don't, because I mean, unless he's smiling in there, but you don't even smile, so it's like,
It's Glenn Rice, dog. I don't mind.
wait. So it's Glenn Rice. So they would have to pick Muggsy Bogues if they were playing fucking Charlotte, right?
Yeah, no, I think there's three choices. It's Glenn Rice and I think Alonzo or something.
Wait,
Look at you.
I thought it was Larry Johnson. Wasn't
Look at
it?
you looking crazy. Yeah.
What's going on?
I just see a black screen, unless you're off cam. But
What happened?
Wait, can you guys see me?
no,
I can see you.
I can't.
Oh man.
I can see you. You can't see Jeff?
No, it's just I thought he was off cam the whole
I
time.
was for a second.
Oh, maybe it's frozen on yours.
Dang. It's a black screen on job site, but Ron can see me.
Hold on, guys. Waldo's trying to message me right now too. Sorry.
Yeah, see
But yeah. Have you guys watch any? I know a couple of weeks ago or whatever we were talking about Christmas movies. Have you guys watched any Christmas movies as of late?
I mean, me and Joe watched Home Alone 1 and 2.
Beautiful, beautiful movies.
And then she's been watching like Hallmark and Lifetime movies on YouTube. So
Liana had
Yeah, my fucking girl's on fucking Hallmark. Fucking,
Hallmark movies.
yeah, that Christmas shit all day.
Now Liana was she came across this one clip.
Dude, Rachel Lee Cook has a fucking shit ton of Hallmark movies. That's where she's been
Yeah.
making money, dog.
that's where all her money's coming from, dude. Hallmark movies.
I was gonna say though, Liana, because Jay had mentioned Home Alone, and Liana brought up this one scene where he falls through the floor and then he goes, "Wow, what a hole!" And she kept
Yeah.
laughing at that part. Yeah, it's in part two, right? That's part
It's
two.
Part 2, yeah.
So she kept laughing at that part. Then I fell into a wormhole, and yeah, we ended up, or I ended up also, looking at some Home Alone stuff. But you were saying Rachel Lee Cook has a whole bunch of Hallmark movies.
Yeah, and
I seen a little bit of
Lacey
the
Chabert.
He's All That too. I seen a little bit of the He's All That, but I haven't watched it all. Although I heard it got bad reviews.
Hey, speaking of
and who did you say? Lacey Duval? Is that
Lacey,
what you said?
Lacey Chabert or whatever.
I thought you said Lacey Duval.
Hey, speaking of Home Alone, I still want to smash fucking Kevin's mom, dog. To this day.
Is it Kathleen O'Hare?
Yeah.
Joffrey wants to sleep with Kevin's mom from Home Alone.
Why?
Why do you think she's... Joff, you gotta explain this.
I just seems like she wants to forget her problems. She wants to have a good time. Fucking keep forgetting kids and shit. So feel like she could be distracted to get fucked. No.
Weeble was in the house. Weeble was laughing at that right there.
She wanted a break, dog. She seemed like she wanted a break. Yeah, I'm there to fucking give it. You know what I mean?
Okay. Kevin's mom?
Yeah, dog.
Kevin! Right? She'd be like, Joffrey! Right?
Well, you're fucking.
So if you were John Candy, if you were the John Candy character, you would have tried to make a move, right? Like they're the polka band, right? They were the polka band, right? I'm just saying, yo.
So funny.
Hey, she can still get it. I saw that Kevin Hart commercial.
I didn't even know that she was in a Kevin Hart commercial, but you even still keep up tabs with Kathleen O'Hara? She could still get it?
I don't keep up tabs, but I just saw her. She had a commercial. Like
Yeah, she lost. She was at a department store and she lost Kevin again, and then Kevin Hart popped up.
And it was Kevin Hart instead? That's stupid.
He just showed up.
Hey, yo, what's the name of that Kevin Hart thing that we were watching?
True Story.
True Story on Netflix. I don't know if you guys have seen that yet. I got through episode 1, and it's actually pretty entertaining, so I can't wait to get to episode 2. I think there's a couple episodes.
The one thing I've been watching, it's on Hulu, City of Angels, City of Death. You seen that one?
No, what's that about?
It's a documentary about like this time in LA where all the serial killer, like they're all happening all at the same time. The Hillside Strangler, the Skid Row Stabber, like
What?
yeah, they're all happening. I thought they were all separate, but it was happening all at the same time. That's why it was like the late '70s or early '70s, like that that time the
Yeah,
'70s in
late
LA,
'70s, early '80s. Yeah,
like the Freeway Killers and shit like that. It was like fuck. I didn't know they were all
one
happening
right after the other, right?
all at once.
Almost.
All even
Yeah,
the trials, like they're happening all at the same time, pretty much. It's like they can even like before. That's why they were having a hard time because they thought they're all related, but when as they find out, it's all like different serial killers. That's
and
cool.
that's when they were maybe thinking about if these are if do they go into the whole copycat serial killers and stuff like that.
I can't remember if they did because I think just maybe one. They thought it was a copycat. It was like the toolbox, either the toolbox killers or the freeway killer.
I know this is kind of a it's a good subject for Christmas. Jason, I don't know if you'll answer this, but what's what's the most well I can't say favorite, but what's the serial killer? Who's the serial killer in your head that stands out in your head is like, oh, that's the serial killer, or that's the one? Who would you say for you? And the only reason why I ask is because I'm a fan of true crime. Not to sound like a sicko, but I love true crime. I
Yeah, true
love
crime is
movies.
yeah.
I love watching movies about serial killers. I have my favorite serial killers, and that I know that sounds crazy to say. You know what I mean? But I have my faves. So, Jason, who is one guy, or maybe a couple that stick out of your head?
Um,
Because I
what's
got
funny
one.
is
Because I got one, and
what's,
and you could maybe relate to this one. So I'm hoping it's. I was hoping you were going to say the one that I'm thinking of.
I was gonna say Zodiac, but
That's a dude. That's one of the greatest, right? He's like the Riddler, right?
yeah, he's like LeVar Ball, never lost, never
You're
lost.
fucked up. Okay, that's good. Uh, Hi, Marjorie. What's up, Marjorie? I wanted to say hi to you too. And what's up, Wee Woo? If you guys are still with us too, we're just talking about serial killers. No, Jason, I was going to say one of my favorites was actually the Night Stalker, because we grew up under that, and I remember our our Lola, our Nanai, being hella scared of. I mean, we were all scared of the Night Stalker, but I remember my grandma being like scared because she's taking care of kids. You know, she's taking care of me, Jason. So like in return, though, that also became, he was our boogeyman as a kid. So like as I grew older,
Yeah,
though, too, I would always follow up on, oh, that's the Night Stalker, and then I would find out like, oh, people would go to his trial and they would obsess over him. He eventually ended up marrying one of his fans, I believe, of his too. So, Joff, I was going to say for you, I mean, Jason chose a Zodiac killer who was legendary. What about you? What are, I don't want to say favorites, but who are your standout serial killers in your head?
Dude, the original, bro.
Hmm.
Jack the Ripper.
Oh, Jack the Ripper. Hey, also, just like what Jason said,
Never lost.
never lost. What is it about Jack the Ripper? He's
Dude, he's ahead
the
of his
most
time, dog.
notorious. Huh?
He's ahead of his time.
You're
so
such a dick,
wrong.
dude.
And if you could have like fucking comic books about you, and like even they put a setting where Batman's hunting you
He's
down,
fighting you. Yeah.
that you're the
This
man.
is speaking of Jack the Ripper. This is crazy. So,
Hmm.
in Assassin's Creed Syndicate, they need a DLC for
Of Jack the Ripper?
Yeah,
No way.
So pretty much Jack the Ripper was an assassin. That's why he was never caught.
Ah, okay. But are you trying to go against him,
Uh,
or don't play him because
I'm,
that'd be sick if he
no,
gets
no,
you.
I have the game. I played the DLC. It's pretty tight.
Wee Woo here saying there was a story in Wattpad based of him, but made him the panty ripper. So Joff, instead of killing, he was ripping panties instead.
Does he sniff them first? I feel like he sniffs him first before he rips it.
Pretty sure he does, Joff.
Yeah, serial killer has like little like quirks, shit like that. So he's just like ripping shit. He got to sniff him first. I feel like he had to sniff him first. I mean, I would if I was him. I think he sniffs him first.
Merry Christmas, guys. It's a Hub 408, episode 124. We're talking about panty sniffing right now with the panty ripper. Um, no, but seriously, if we're talking about serial killers right now. Joff, you said though that shit is tight, right? So, what is it about crime, true crime, that you're a fan of? Because a lot of people don't like watching these type of subjects or documentaries. I'm
It's
actually a
just
fan.
yeah, it's just
What do you think?
interesting how like sometimes you know law enforcement could be like clueless in dealing with it, or either that or they're overwhelmed. Like you know, just them trying to catch whoever's doing this with however like no with either with resources or no resource at all, and then how these detectives usually it's not like they clock out, they don't think about it, they take it home, they fucking like obsess about fucking
Yeah.
catching this dude or whatever, and it's like, man, that's got to be rough. Like you can't, I mean, you taking work home with you, like work can't leave you. That's like that's yeah, I can't even imagine how living like that you know would be like. So, so yeah, it's not just the. It could be anything. Like it's not just the criminals. It could be another crime or whatever. Some like, drug kingpins or whatever. It's just how law enforcement deals with like these type of people and how that affects how they deal with like regular people. You know what I mean?
Wee Woo saying here, I remember the case where they changed medicine. I think it was Tylenol. They changed it to cyanide. They killed plenty of people, and they don't know if they had gotten caught. Jason, for you, what is it about? I mean,
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Jason, for
There you
you, are you a fan of watching like true crime type documentaries or shows? And what is it about? Or so you're not a fan.
No, because I actually so back at Mission College, right? I forgot what class that was. I did an entire research and presentation on the mind of a serial killer.
Mm.
That's how it was like very taxing, really, actually. So because you're trying to figure out like the psychology part of it, and it just got way too, you know, way too crazy. Yeah.
And it comes to a point where you're not even entertained by it. It's more just like you're more disgusted by that type of stuff.
It was more like it kind of turned me off a little bit about like I put in all that work for a research paper, and it just
So
really
you
turned me
don't
off.
you don't watch thrillers. You don't really watch true crime
I
type.
mean, I don't. I
movies,
just. I mean,
especially if it's a grisly murder, right?
like the movies are fine. It's just that I just don't watch like
Oh, the documentaries. Yeah.
documentaries. Yeah, I don't watch the real life stuff because I've done so much research on it. It's just like, but that was just like that was like what 2000, so it's like 21 years ago. So I just don't watch. I just don't watch like the real life stuff anymore. I just watch like the movies and stuff like that. I don't
It's
know
like
if that makes sense.
you find other ways to be entertained, I guess.
Yeah.
One thing that set it off for me was, I'm a big wrestling fan. Like we're all big wrestling fans here. And I remember Stone Cold talking about how Richard Kuklinski was one of his inspirations. And I remember seeing that type of stuff on HBO before, right? They would have that late at night on like HBO cable where you could watch that stuff. So when I actually got to watch like some Richard Kuklinski stuff, I was just like, yo, this guy. Well, he was a hitman first of all, so he had a job. He was a very, you know, he was in a specific field, but he was talking about, it was basically confessions of a hitman. Like these are the kills that I've done. Yeah, I'm a serial killer if you want to say I am because I'm a hitman. So just hearing him talk about all this stuff also nonchalantly, also, there's some intimidation there. There is a little bit of, so I guess that's why I'm such a true crime fan. Me and Joff also, I do, well, all of us here, we're big fans of movies. So I know that Joff back in the day, he used to always, you love Seven, Joff, right?
Yeah, yeah.
One of the greatest crime movies of all time. Would you say that's one of the greatest crime movies of all time?
Yeah, I think that's from what I can remember because I saw that in the theater. Uh, that was the only movie that I've ever seen where after the after the movie was over, I just sat there and I was like, "What the fuck did I just watch?" Type of.
You didn't feel good.
It's weird because I enjoyed it, but it left me with like, "What the fuck was that?" Kind of. It's like, "The fuck." That's a crazy movie. And it's like, yeah, it affected. It just like it left
Would
me
it
confused. Like, what did I just watch? But at the same time, I enjoyed it. I thought it was an awesome movie. But like that ending is just like, fuck.
Wouldn't you rather watch movies like that though? I'm just saying I happen to enjoy movies with endings like that. I don't know about you guys, but I happen to enjoy my movies more when they end on a note like that.
Yeah, like every good story, dog. It ends in tears. So I was just
And not only that, great acting by who's that? Morgan Freeman, right?
like, yeah,
He's like, you don't want to look. He's like, no, don't. You know what I mean? Just the ending scenes of that is just so amazing. So
yeah, and it's just like because I like movies where the good guys don't win because that's just like life, dude. It's like
what? What are
yeah,
some movies that good guys don't win?
Empire.
Empire. Rogue One.
Rogue One is kind of a tie.
Wait, no, they they accomplish what they do, but it's still sad.
Yeah, they didn't really win. I mean, I guess they won. Like they won by fucking stringing it out. You know what
By
I
the
mean?
by the way, it was 5 years ago this week that we went and saw that movie together, y'all. 5 years
That's
ago
it.
this week, we went to go see Rogue One together. So crazy.
Damn. But what else?
Yeah.
Uh,
What are some other bad or movies where the bad guy or either the bad guy wins or the good guy loses? Avengers, right? Age
Infinity
of
War.
Ultron, Infinity War too, right?
Age of Ultron. No one won that. No one.
But Baron Zemo, you don't think? I mean, right?
That's
Baron
Civil
Zemo.
War. That's
Was
Civil
that
War.
Civil War? Civil War. There you go. Age of Ultron. You said no one won that one though, too, right? I mean, they lost
yeah.
so too, but they lost.
No one won because both sides lost. Ultron lost. Avengers lost because they let Sokovia fall. So yeah,
Because Josh Whedon made it, so everybody lost.
What's another? What's another movie that ends bad? Oh, Carlito's Way, right?
Uh,
I forgot that one movie was and Joe Butler and O'Shea Jackson.
oh, I haven't seen that one. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Den of Thieves.
yeah.
Was that good?
Actually,
Is that good?
it's all right. But then
Hmm.
that's when I know the bad guy wins on that one.
Oh, a bad guy wins on that. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Prince Chrismat, how are you? What's going on, Matt? Yeah, what's another? We're trying to think of another movie where the good guy loses, or what about what's that one movie where the little kid gets stung by all the bees?
My girl.
There you go. That's the bees one, dude. Yeah, Star Wars. Yes, Star Wars. Uh, Jason, the bees won, dude. They took him out, right? And not only that, but that girl never. I don't know what her fucking name is. She never acted again after that. But most Star Wars, we will have mentioned here Star Wars. I think Star Wars was one of the first ones to start like, all right, let's start giving people bad, not bad endings, but like, sad endings, I guess, right? God, well, Godfather. I mean, Godfather at the end of Godfather 2, that's a bad ending, right? Hmm.
Uh,
Captain Caveman is in the house. What's up, Caveman? How are you? We're doing our OBS show here. You see, it's done by OBS. We're using a PC, man. So you know what I mean. This is
Um,
usually how the Hub 408 does our content. So go ahead, Jay. Any other movies you think you could, guys? Right now, we're talking about movies. Oh, happy holidays, by the way. But we're talking about movies right now that where the good guy loses or it kind of has a bad ending. We brought up Seven. We brought up The Empire Strikes Back. We brought up Avengers, right?
Infinity War.
Infinity War. Um, yeah. The Batman one. Which one? The Christian Bale ones?
No, it has to be at the end. The bad guy wins at the end. Dark Knight, if you want to count that.
Hmm.
Because if you kind of think about the Joker did win. He turned Batman into the villain.
Oh, and I mean, he systematically kind of destroyed what he stood for, right? He made the people really turn against him, I guess. All for the sake of chaos, which I love because Joker's whole thing was like, dude, I'm not like. Remember that one part where the money's burning and he slides down the money? Like, I just thought that was the most gangsterous depiction of Joker ever. Just on top of burning money, like I don't give a fuck about this. Like, it's so badass. So, Bubs47, what's up? How are you? Oh, and Hannibal, the one with um, God, what's his name now? I'm thinking, God, what's his name now, guys?
Anthony
Anthony
Hopkins.
Hopkins.
There you go. Right,
Oh, Silence of the Lambs. Because he got out.
Hannibal though. She's talking about Hannibal though. I
Oh,
think.
the movie.
Yeah, where it's a continuation, right? It's a
Yeah, the
continuation
Ridley
of that.
Scott one where it was Julianne Moore that's playing Clarice Sterling, not Jodie Foster.
Yeah. Did you enjoy that, Joff? By the way,
I mean,
I know me and you are both Silence of the Lambs fans. So
I
did you enjoy that?
I liked it because it was Ridley Scott.
Mm.
I like Ridley Scott movies. I know everybody's saying like it's not that great. Yeah, it could be, but I'm biased towards Ridley Scott. So
And I like Julianne Moore too. I think she's a
yeah,
great actress. I think she has chops too. Man, I'm trying to think of another movie that maybe not comic because I know we like to lean towards our comic book movies and all that stuff. But damn, I'm trying to think of
Ah,
what's another movie where the bad guy wins, Jason.
Saw.
Like, oh, okay. And they made 7 fucking movies out of that motherfucker, so he kept winning, right?
Never lost.
Well, then we're talking about Rex Borland is in the house, Alvin is in the house. Captain Caveman here said Jeepers Creepers. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I think what all horror movie guys in. I mean, they don't. You know what I mean? They just come back, right? That's the genre where these, Halloween Kills. You know what I mean? Just keeps coming back. So maybe there, the bad guy wins. Go watch a bunch of horror movies. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm trying to think of some other ones. Any other ones, guys?
not Heat. I mean, your boy died, Wayne Grove, but your boy got. But that's his. That's why he made a mistake. He went back to go fucking get your boy. That's he could have left. He was scot free, but he found out where your boy was fucking holed up. Went to go get him. That's why Al Pacino got his ass.
So in a movie like Heat, who are you rooting for,
Oh, dude, the bad guys.
right? So the bad guys are actually the good guys here. So the bad guy actually won, which was Al Pacino, right? If they're the cops,
Yeah,
right?
kind of, but
So kind of a mind twist right there. What about casino movies like heist movies? That's a pretty good point right there too, guys. Those are movies where the bad guys win. It's the supposed bad guys, right? Three Kings, right? Ocean's 11 movies. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I
but
only
they're
said
not
three.
they're not portrayed as bad guys.
Yeah, they're not portrayed as bad guys. I did say Three Kings though because it's like, well, all right, you're supposed to protect our country, but you're over here like trying to steal some gold or whatever it was, right? So, what about King Kong and Godzilla? Are the humans the bad guys there?
Depends.
Right? It's like,
It depends. If we're talking about the new movie, then it's like a corporation, but you have humans versus humans. So and it doesn't end with the bad guy winning.
by the way, I don't know if we had put that on the list, but Godzilla versus King Kong was like a pretty cool movie moment of the year. I would say that was a highlight. To see that go down was kind of awesome, and it was a good fight because you could actually see their bodies. It was almost like wrestling. It was awesome. Yeah. Any other movies though that you guys could think of? I'm trying to think.
Uh, hmm. I mean, White Man Can't Jump is a little different. He didn't really win. He lost, but but he was kind of the bad guy too, and the good guy. You all mute, Ron?
Damn, sorry, man. No,
It's all
I,
good.
I was trying to say that Waldo here. I was just messaging him here. But you said white man can't jump because of what's his name? Ganking him for all of his his pride, his manhood, his money. Lost his girl.
Yeah, Billy. You know,
What movie where Leonardo and Mark Ruffalo were in it? Is what Wee Woo is saying here.
I don't know.
Leonardo DiCaprio and Mark Ruffalo.
Oh,
Shutter Island, guys. Did you guys watch that? Nah.
I've watched it, but I can't remember it. I know he was crazy, but it was like one of the movies that I just don't remember. I know I saw it, but I don't remember anything
That's actually
from
a
it.
pretty good movie. Yeah, I can't think of. Let me do a quick search here of movies where the bad guys or the bad guys. All right, guys, I have a list here for you guys. We got No Country for Old Men. Beautiful movie, great movie right there. Right.
yeah. Okay, that's
The Empire Strikes Back, which we talked about. Silence of the Lambs. Uh, here's Joff's boy here, Richard Gere in Primal Fear. You guys remember that movie, Primal Fear? I don't really remember that. Jason here brought up Saw, which is pretty good. Right?
Fucking
Saw. Um, here's a movie I know that I enjoy. Memento.
okay. Yeah,
Great
that's kind
movie,
of
right?
it is.
That movie's messed up, actually, huh? Memento's kind of that's a messed up movie. Oh, here's a movie that I think all of us love here, and we've used it for a hub cover. But The Usual Suspects with Kevin Spacey, who's been canceled. Oh man, here's one that we talked about Star Wars, but we don't talk about it. This one especially. Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. The bad guy, you know what I mean? The Dark Knight, which was another one that came up on the list. I don't know if you guys seen this movie or if you guys remember this one. What about The Wicker Man? The Wicker Man. Kevin Bacon?
Was it Kevin Bacon or Nick Cage? Kevin Bacon.
Oh, did not know that this is actually an old movie. One of the greatest horror films of all time. Really?
Okay, now I remember. It's
1973?
yeah, the 70s. Yeah, it's supposed to be like a horror film, an international one too.
But then
Pretty
you're
crazy.
saying the one in with Nicolas Cage. When did that one go?
I think that's a remake.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was probably. This is when he was still making. When he was still okay. Nick Cage kind of lost it after a couple, right?
Nick Cage was all like, for a while he was on fucking I gotta pay my taxes fucking run. Like, he made
Yo, what
all
up,
kinds of
Misery?
movies.
How are you? Thank you for joining us, Misery. Make sure you add me, Ron, Sara, Jay Jericho, Joffsimus. We're doing our OBS show, so you can't like click on our names or add us, but you know what I mean. Do a search on us. This is the Hub 408, guys, and yeah, we are representing the Bay Area. You know what I mean. All of us here. Well, Jason is actually out in the Bay right now. You're in San Francisco right now, right? Are you in
I
San
am in
Francisco for
South
tonight?
tonight. I am in South City, San
Oh,
Francisco.
South City. There you go.
Yeah,
Joff's
South San Francisco.
Joff over here. Joff, where are you? Joff, go ahead and call out your set, by the way, your hood and shit.
Zanker Boys, Trimble, North Side, represent.
Zanker boys. I used to. I'm originally from East Side San Jose. That shit's on my neck. You know what I'm saying? Shit's on my neck. But I'm live streaming from Sacramento for tonight. Misery's San Jose right here, 408. What part of San Jose are you in, Ms.? Rochelle, 19, is in the house. ¿Cómo está? Tully Road right here, heart of East Side San Jose. You feel me?
Shout out to my girls that tell me.
Masagi style, right?
Yep.
Yes. There you go. I am We Were saying hello, welcome to the live. Misery saying coffee house.
That's
Joff,
right.
coffee house, right?
Not really coffee house, but I mean adjacent.
Adjacent,
Yeah.
right? It's not Cafe M or anything, right?
Yeah.
So, all right, let's get back to these movies, guys. Don't get us started on some East Side shit or some Bay Area shit, because then we'll lose track. You know what I mean? Maybe we can later on. But let's get back to these movies. Jason, Joffrey, do you guys remember this movie? Fallen? Denzel Washington?
Yes.
Do you remember if that was good?
Um, it's been a while. I can't tell. I don't remember exactly. I do remember
I,
the movie. I just can't
I
tell.
think that was kind of a religious movie, right?
I can't remember
Here's
that one.
here's a favorite of ours. Fight Club. Fight Club.
Yeah, Fight Club. But that's not. It's not the bad guy winning.
Because it's him.
Yeah.
It's him.
Yeah,
But
he's
he blew up
fighting
all those
himself.
buildings at the end. But he blew up all those buildings at the end. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know if you guys remember this movie. I kind of remember it. Arlington Road. Arlington Road came out in
Who's in that?
'99. Jeff Bridges and Timothy Hutton, or I forget his name. You know what I'm talking about, Jason?
Yeah,
Timothy.
yeah,
Is it Tim? Is it Tim Hutton? Is that his
yeah.
name? Tim
For
Hutton.
Timothy Hunt. It's he was on later he became on Leverage, the TV show. I believe. If
Okay.
I'm not, I might be wrong on that one, but
Well, the other movies that came up, Hannibal did actually come up here. Jason had talked about Avengers: Infinity War had came up on here.
Last Samurai. Last Samurai. Bad guy won. You telling me a white guy is a fucking Last Samurai?
um, Basic Instinct also.
okay. I was kind of curious about. I almost said it, but I didn't say it. 'Cause I was
Basic
like, wait,
Instinct.
yeah, because
Um,
they really didn't catch the killer.
got you. Misery. Thank you so much for the Carlito Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. You know what I mean? I know it's cold out there in San Jose too right now. I just left there yesterday. try to watch a movie. I tried to watch Spider-Man, and it was just sold out everywhere. So I ended up watching it in Lodi, out of all places, at a small ass theater in
Damn.
Lodi. Yeah.
Oh,
So that's where I ended up last night.
where did I see it? I saw it at Eastridge actually. It's like
What time? Yesterday?
nah, Saturday.
Oh, Saturday. Yeah, everyone was at the movie theater yesterday. Here's a movie that I don't remember, but it was a popular movie. Phone Booth. Y'all remember that? Phone Booth.
Yeah.
I think that was
Colin Farrell.
I think that was when he was at his biggest, right? His most popular. The Omen also is another one.
See,
Is that-
horror movies
is that-
shouldn't count because
Yeah,
theoretically,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Theoretically, they
the
shouldn't.
bad guys are the heroes or whatever. So it's inverse. So it shouldn't.
Damn, now I want to watch Primal Fear because this is another. I'm looking at a different list now to see if I get any different, So now Primal Fear is showing up. Again, that's one with Richard Gere. Phone Booth had showed up again.
When we were working at Midway, like we had a dude we called Shit Your Gear.
We was saying Spider-Man was dope. Yes, it is. And I I had a great experience. So we're not trying to ruin it. Jason's the only member that hasn't seen it yet. So hopefully on the next dive we can really get into it.
Yeah, Spider Man dies. Spoilers. He's dead. No more Spider Man, dog.
Spoiler alert: Easy E dies in.
Oh, why you gotta?
Spoiler: Spider Man dies.
Hey Jason, I actually watched Straight Outta Compton like maybe 2 days ago and stuff. It was actually pretty good. I didn't mind it.
What was hella funny was I was in line waiting to go in, and someone walked out, and then some dude came. I was like, "Oh man, Easy E died." I started hella laughing,
That's fucked up. Come on.
and then like a couple down, like away from me, they're like, "Oh my god, you just spoiled the ending." I'm like, "Are you like I looked at them like, are you serious?"
Wee said it stressed me out. If you're talking about Spider-Man, yeah, it was such, again, we'll get into Spider-Man hopefully on a future episode because I really wanted to. I really wanted to get into it tonight, but out of respect, we're gonna chill and stuff. But I was gonna say, Ninja Iceberg, how are you? Merry Christmas
Yo.
to you.
Merry Christmas. What's up?
We were talking about movies where the bad guy wins. And I kind of went through a list of certain movies here.
Mm-hmm. All right.
We talked about The Dark Knight, talked about Fight Club, Silence of the Lambs, No Country for Old Men, The Wicker Man, Primal Fear with Richard Gere. I don't remember that movie too well.
Empire.
Empire, yes. Saw, Infinity War, Arlington
Infinity
Road,
War. Yeah.
Arlington Road, Watchmen. Watchmen
yeah.
came up here.
Yeah. Did 7? Did we say 7 already? Oh,
Yeah, 7
okay.
came
Right.
up. Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. One of the prequels. I know Ninja and me, we really dislike the prequels a lot. But
No, yeah. I'm trying to think. Is that really a win? I guess. I guess.
Not really.
Yeah. That's why I'm like I don't know if it's really a win because I guess the Emperor wins, I suppose.
yeah, because
Because
it's
he
always
got
been
his
about the
apprentice.
Emperor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he got his apprentice. So yeah, I suppose so. Makes sense.
Gone Girl. This is more of a recent one. I think I might have spoiled it now. Joff, would you agree with that? Because I know you watched it.
No, I haven't seen Gone Girl actually.
Oh, you have it.
No, I know my boy directed it, but
Did you watch the Ben Affleck, the basketball movie one, where he's like an alcoholic? Did you watch that one?
I don't think he was acting there.
In what? In Gone Girl?
Oh my god, dude!
think he was he was
what,
just like,
the comeback, the get back, or whatever that's
yeah, I
called.
think he was just, I
It's a
think they're just like,
basketball
hey,
movie where he's an alcoholic.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think I'll just coach these kids. Just roll the camera.
Oh my god! By the way, Joff, what did you think about Ben talking trash? He violated though, right? He was wrong for that though, right?
Hey, no
You
comment.
don't go nowhere and trash your baby mama. And J Lo even got it's like she was like, dude, what are you doing?
Hey,
You're a
hey,
punk for that. I'm just
Definitely
saying
out of pocket. Definitely out of pocket.
no
he was
comment.
super out of
No
pocket.
comment.
I'm just saying.
I can't
We
comment.
reported it. I'm just saying he was super out of pocket for that. You don't do that, dude.
No comment.
Yeah,
Oh,
he didn't.
man.
He really didn't. He really didn't have to say anything. Like, legit didn't have to say anything.
Oh, here's a movie that I enjoyed for some wrong reasons. Funny Games, 1997. Y'all remember that?
No. Which one is that one?
I think that's where the kid kidnap the couple. They like do a breaking and entering. It's like creepy white kids wearing masks.
Oh, I haven't seen that. Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
So wait, a Clockwork Orange.
Clockwork Orange.
Amazing,
Clockwork Orange. Yeah.
amazing movie. Amazing movie.
Bad guys win, right? The state.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
What else? Home Alone. Kevin's the villain.
Hey, I saw
Kevin
that
is
video.
definitely the villain.
I saw that
Kevin's definitely the
video.
villain.
They talked about. They have their theory now that Kevin was the true villain of Home Alone. You guys believe in that shit? You guys believe in that shit?
I just brought it up.
Dog, they talked about he was the true villain of that movie. I wanted. You know what though? I want a. You know Joe Pesci's beanie, Jason? How it's all. You know when he has a. It's all torched and it's like that. Like I wanted to make a beanie like that. That
I can
you know,
make
so
it.
I could.
I can
Where
make
it's
it happen.
partially torched.
Yeah, where it's partially torched. Shit.
Oh, you
I
want
want
to
you to burn my head. Yeah, I don't want you to
You
burn
want
my
to burn
head.
the beanie?
I'm just saying. I'll wear it.
Make it happen.
I'll just say it. I'm trying to wear that. So. Thank you to everyone that's joining us right now. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. This is episode 124 of the Hub 408. Salamat sa inyo. Now you guys are here. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. If you happen to be here, if not, you might be on YouTube or Facebook. It could be the second to last one before we get up out of here, right? You know what I mean? Because we got Christmas this week. And we could probably do the next episode. I don't know if we'll be able to do that in the following episode. And we might go again. And then I think we might be done for the year, right? Are we almost done? Yeah, we're almost done for the year, right?
I mean, if we say this is the last one, that's fine too. I mean, it's not.
Okay, there you go. Extended.
I'm just saying.
Extended.
I don't know if people are
extended
doing
break.
anything like. Yeah, I don't know if
Hiatus.
anyone's doing anything Christmas Eve. That's Friday, right? So if people are busy Christmas Eve, that's could happen. Who knows? But yeah.
Here we go. Hold
Yeah,
on 1 second.
I don't have plans. I don't have any plans.
Now, let me ask you guys this. Are you guys, me and Jason, our family, we celebrate on Christmas Eve. And then usually Christmas Day is when people go and see their other in-laws and stuff. What about you guys? Growing up, were you guys more the Christmas Eve folks, or did you celebrate Christmas Day?
Day.
Yeah, day.
Usually the day. Because usually that's the day people get off. No, they didn't have like week-long vacations, shutdowns like some places do nowadays. So they get the one day off, and that's it. And it's usually the day.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I just always looked forward to Christmas Eve because that was just always my Christmas. Whether I'm going to be with my cousins or not, but that would just always be my Christmas. And I just knew on Christmas Day, I mean, I love my cousins and my family so much. I'd rather be with them. But I'd also have those Christmas days though, where it's like, all right, this is Christmas Day. You got to go and see the relatives you don't usually see. You know what I
Yeah.
mean, or whatever,
Yeah.
or the family friends you usually don't see.
Right.
So as a kid, to be honest with you, I would actually dread having to do that. With my parents. You know what I'm saying? Like I love being around my immediate family. I just didn't like being around my extended family. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I don't know. Not to not putting a damper or anything. I'm just saying that's how I preferred my Christmases. I guess
Mhm.
back then.
Yeah, I was because we did a lot of like visiting. We usually went to other people's houses for dinners and stuff like that. A lot of times we like go up to San Francisco or something like that and visit family friends. And they have kids my age, so we'd hang out and chill, and or we go to LA and visit family down in LA, and we'd hang out there for a weekend or so. So it was always a trip. Like I hated the journey, but I enjoyed the destination. Because it's usually a ride, and as a kid, who wants to ride in a car for such a long time? I didn't have any kind of like we didn't have cell phones like that back then, right? Didn't really have a Game Boy. I had a Game Boy, sure, but that was about it. And as a kid, I also used to get motion sickness as a kid. So it's like I it's not like I could read because I'd start, throwing up.
Were you the type of did you have that type of family too that would you guys be traveling together like you and your cousins or like a big group of folks?
It would be well, it'd be a little bit of so back when I was a kid, most of my family wasn't in the states, right? Most of my family was still in Hong Kong. It wasn't until later on that people started moving over that I had a more of an extended family, uncles and aunts mostly. Most of my cousins are still not in, not they don't live in this country. Actually, I think right now, currently, it's just me and my brother who live in the U.S. Everyone else lives somewhere else. So
Gotcha.
yeah. So if they did come and hang out, then that'd be cool. But it wasn't like an often kind of thing for Christmas. Uh, for other times, sure, but generally not for Christmas. Not as much.
Did any of you guys ever celebrate like a Christmas kind of like in Home Alone where it's like, all right, we're celebrating Christmas but not at home? Any of you guys?
No, not really. No, we're
Yeah,
always yeah.
Always been at home?
brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we did. There's one time I think we did Christmas in the Philippines. One time, I just don't remember the year.
I've done a Christmas in the Philippines multiple times for me too. So I was trying to think if I've ever done a Christmas like say away from my family that was not that didn't count the Philippines. If I was like, oh, we went over here or whatever. So I was
Like
trying
go
to
to
think of.
Hawaii or some shit for Christmas.
Yeah, I don't think I've. Yeah, that's why I was wondering if you guys have ever went away for Christmas.
No, I not really. Like I said, like other people's houses or LA or something like that, but not really like. Uh, oh no, I did visit my brother in Virginia for one Christmas. But that was about it.
Well, let me ask you this, Joff. Let's start with you, Joff. In San Jose it does get pretty cold, although not super cold and stuff. But if you had the financial means, if the circumstances were right, where would you want to have a perfect Christmas? Actually, where that your family would get gifts, you'd be taken care of, and all that. It would be straight. It's just I'm talking about location and setting. Where would you have the perfect Christmas at in your own way if you had the choice? Because I know you say, what's that? You just show up.
Yeah. I don't
You just
know.
show up.
I'm not.
Where,
I'm not
come
really.
on, dude.
Yeah.
Where would
I'm
you
not.
want to?
I'm
Where would
not.
you want to have it?
Yeah. I'm not really a huge Christmas guy actually.
Okay.
So I never really thought where where would be the perfect Christmas.
Yeah, perfect ideal setting. Whether
Yeah.
it's whether it's a hot take, funny take, comedic take, or a serious take. Where Where would you? So think about that real quick. So, Joff, you want me to come back to you?
Nah, wherever my family is, that's home. That's the perfect Christmas.
Sweet Joffrey, I really can't take. Yeah. I don't know if sweet Joffrey.
That's too saccharine for me, bro.
Yeah, because you're heartless. So
What? Coming from you?
Yep.
What?
Oh my god. Um, let's see. Jason, where would the perfect setting for you if you could be anywhere, it could be on the play, could be even in a fictional place.
It's not fictional, please.
Yeah, shit, why not?
Narnia.
Oh, you
Indeed.
can say fictional shit.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, Joff.
Dude, I was gonna hang out with Yukon Cornelius.
I was gonna say you could be in Cloud City, you could be. So I'm just saying.
I was gonna hang out with Yukon Cornelius. It's him and me, dog.
Well, there you go. You do have a heart.
Probably killed Rudolph, maybe.
Jay Jericho, what about you? Where would you real or not? You know what I mean? Real or not?
Damn.
Unless you need more time, I can also come back to you.
Yeah, give me some time. I gotta think about this one.
All right, Ninja, what about you? Where would be a perfect Christmas? I don't know if it'll be like.
Honestly, to me, it doesn't really matter where the location is, as long as I'm hanging out with people that I like to hang out with. It really is. Because
I was gonna say if you wanted to go
anywhere.
with, if you wanted to go with the answer like Joffrey, also where he was like, hey,
No, I mean that's
it's
really it, dude.
yeah.
Because
Well,
Christmas, like Joffrey said, Christmas isn't really like it hasn't really been a thing for me for such a long time where I'm looking forward to it. Honestly, I'm looking forward to days off. You know, that's really what I look forward to. Like I personally don't really request days off. I don't really take days off, not because I dislike it. I just don't. You know, so when it comes to like the holidays and they're forcing me to take some days off, it's like, sure, why not? And I can just chill and turn my brain off and just hang out with people, or not. Because if you're out for an entire week, sometimes it's like, oh, maybe I'll hang out with people one day and another day I won't hang out with anybody, So just my time. It's my time. So
I was gonna say, well, Jason, did you come up with a choice?
I think I did. So you're saying if I had the financial means, right?
No, if everything was covered, like that, like if you go here, like the gifts, you'll have a tree, the gifts will be there. It's just the setting. Like, where would you guys like to?
So for me, the perfect setting would be if if both of these parks were closed only for my entire family and friends, which would including you guys too, like everybody. So we would have Disneyland and California Adventure all close to all of us only, and no one else would come in.
So Christmas in a literal park, Christmas in the park, Christmas in a theme park.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I've done a golden hour at Disneyland before, where you go there at like 7 in the morning before anyone else gets there, and only people who live in the hotel gets there, because it's one of the perks that you get for living in one of the Disneyland hotels is if you go there an hour before they open, there's nobody there, and you can run and like get on all the rides that you want to get on, and it's really cool. Now, if I could do that at not 7 in the morning, that would be pretty dope. That is a pretty cool idea. Yeah, honestly, because it is pretty fun when you don't have to wait in lines and you just run to all the rides. It's pretty sweet.
Okay, well, that's a pretty good one. So Disneyland,
or a strip club.
Yeah,
that's where I was trying to go, Joff. Come on.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, I never been to a strip club on Christmas. I've been on New Year's, like New Year's Eve.
clothes on
Shit like
Christmas, man.
It'd be a gift to
Okay.
yourself on Christmas.
Yeah, great gift.
Are they
Wow.
even open on Christmas?
They got to be.
Oh, I
Man,
don't
the
know.
hustle never
I know.
stops, man. Hustle never stops.
I know New Year's Eve they are.
They got to be for sure.
Really? Did it close on New Year's Eve?
No,
I
they're
feel like that
open.
would be.
Well,
Oh, okay, okay.
They're
Yeah.
open. They're open.
I feel like they'd be open on Christmas, just because.
What to
Let's
do,
be
actually,
fair. What?
New Year's
What?
Eve.
How many of them have families to get back to? Really?
Actually, which ones would be there?
Probably most of them.
Yeah, probably. Well, yeah, probably. Because they're like, hey, well, I don't want to.
I don't know.
Or maybe they'll do the Christmas thing, but be like, hey, I got to go work real quick. You know what I mean? Just so they could get some bread. You know what I mean? Good for them. You know what I mean?
I just assumed they'd be open.
For me, guys, I'm spending my Christmas on the other side of the equator where it's hot. That's where I would like to go. I would love to have a Christmas in a place where it's like, you know what I mean? Where
Yeah.
I'm in a different locale where it's hot. So if all means and everything, I don't know. Who knows? Brazil, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
This
I
is,
think New Zealand would be kind of cool.
you know what I mean? This is Brazil. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I would.
Why you guys say it like Vin Diesel?
Because, dude, there's only one way to say it. after
There's
you
really
did
no other way. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
really no
there's
other
no
way to
other-
say it.
that. Dude.
Every other way is wrong.
And you have to wear the white. How he's wearing
the,
white.
the white beater.
And he wore white pants. He wore white
Yeah,
pants
he-
too. I think Ninja,
it was,
right?
it was total white
Yeah,
fit.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
I really
white
don't
fit.
remember what kind of pants.
It was all white fit. I think
he was
everybody
wearing
was
all
almost wearing all white fit.
Yeah. Except for Brian, he was wearing like a anchor blue shirt or some shit, right? Like a blue
Probably.
anchor blue shirt.
Express for men.
From
Express
Miller's
for men.
Outpost. He bought it.
Yeah, one of those, chilling white boy, button ups,
Yeah.
button ups and stuff. So I hope you guys are doing good. This is episode 124 of the Hub 408. We got about 30 or less left. Hope you guys are doing well. Going into our Christmas week. Yeah, man. I mean, how are you guys? You guys are all still working still, right? All the way up until Christmas Eve, you guys? Are you guys, Joff, are you working all the way up until Christmas Eve?
I mean, my schedule's pretty flexible. I don't really have like set dates. That's why I right now I have no set hours. I just have to be there if I need to do something. But yeah, I could take the whole week off if I need to. But yeah, I'm pretty open right now. So
And are you just keeping your week open to just chilling, resting and stuff? Try to take it easy.
no, actually, no. I'm
Be as active as you can right now.
trying to get something done. New year, new me. I ain't waiting for the new year.
Yeah, yeah, right.
If you really want to change, you got to start right away. So
Yes, there you go.
I ain't waiting around for new year.
You're just gonna start a couple weeks earlier than everyone else would, right? You're just gonna. Right. I was gonna say, oh man, did we lose Joff? I hope we don't lose Joff.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Okay, there we go. Had it frozen on both of my screens here. What about you, Jay? Are you taking this week easy? You know what I mean?
I mean, I work today, but I have the next 2 days as for vacation because of the wedding, and then I go back to work on Thursday, which is really easy because there's no one there. So,
And then you're off Friday, right?
Huh?
And then you're off Friday?
Yeah, we're off Friday and Monday, and then we work 3 days next week, and then we're off Friday.
Hey, Rambo, how are you? Merry Christmas, Rambo. Hope you're doing well. Shout out to the Filipino Rambo down there. You feel me? So I was gonna say, Waldo, you're talking about, just um, treasuring your days off and stuff. Are you working all the way up until Friday? Or are you off Friday too?
We're off Friday. The company's closed on Friday, and I mean, yeah, my schedule. Since I don't really ask for days off, my schedules are usually kind of open. Like I literally just right now, while I was working overtime, was talking to my boss, and while we were doing stuff, and I was just like, "Can I get next week off?" And he's like, "Yeah, probably." I'm like, "All right, cool." that's how my days off works. Like we get company days off, but then because we're on salary, you just kind of like ask for days, and and yeah. So yeah, basically I just did it right now. It's like let me get next week off, and my boss was like, "Yeah, we could probably do that." So that's how that works. I have technically unlimited PTO.
From all the stuff that you've saved up. Boy
No, no,
Tambay is in the
no,
house. ¿Cómo
no.
está? How are you?
Our company does unlimited PTO.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You just ask for the day, and if the manager approves it, you get it. So
Nice.
yeah,
Wish they had that.
it's good and bad, right? Like part of the reason why companies do that is so that when you leave, they don't have to pay you out, right?
Yeah.
Like vacation time is there's no vacation time, so they don't have to pay you. Um, whereas, but on the flip side, yeah, you just don't have to keep track of days off and PTO, and if an emergency comes up and you don't have time, you don't have to worry about it. You just do it, and you just get paid. So salary is nice in that respect, but good and bad. There's good and bad.
Kumusta kay S.E. Lang? I hope I said your name right. Pasensya na if I said your name wrong. Um, or is it Essie? I see. Sorry if I said your name wrong. Um, but yeah, Jay's talking about getting ready for this wedding that's happening tomorrow. We're actually me and Leon are headed to the same wedding tomorrow, so that's what we got going on, and yeah, we're gonna be chilling all the way up until Friday though, and getting into this Christmas. So yeah, can't wait for this weekend to happen, guys. So again, this is a Hub 408. Thank you guys for joining us. We got about probably about 20 minutes left. I was gonna say, did you guys? Well, I'm pretty sure. I think all of us did. Did you? Are you guys caught up on on Hawkeye?
Yeah,
That was incredible stuff. I was just gonna say too, guys. And after watching Spidey last night too, I think
yeah.
that's it for Marvel after a while, right? We're not gonna get no Marvel content for a little bit, huh? Right.
Next episode of Hawkeye.
Well, the next one. Then after that, I
Yeah,
think
yeah. Then
we're
after
done,
that,
right?
and then after that's May, I think, for Doctor Strange.
Dang, that's a long. That's a long.
Yeah, it's a bit.
Dip,
Which,
dip of stuff.
if you watch Spider-Man, spoiler alert, one of the post credit scenes is a trailer. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, literally a trailer. Not really a spoiler. It's a trailer. That's it. It doesn't spoil anything. It's just a trailer.
Well, I was gonna say, after this, we go into is it Book of Boba Fett, right? That
Boba
comes out
Fett, I
soon.
believe, is the week after. Yeah, it's like next week, I believe. Yeah.
Did you guys see any of that stuff for Obi-Wan? The teaser trailer stuff for the teasers for Obi-Wan? Any of you guys
Yeah.
see that stuff?
It's not really anything. They just showed artwork.
Behind the scenes
Yeah.
stuff, and yeah, so that's why I just kind of ignored it because I'm like,
That's the one where Ewan McGregor's talking, right? Is that the one where he's say
yeah,
that
they're
he's excited to
interviewing
come
him or
back and all that
something.
stuff?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
That's crazy though, how we're actually gonna get to see him. And I just didn't think about this, right? Like, okay, like, well, probably him and Vader's gonna go at it then, right? I mean, like, you've always thought of just that one fight where Obi-Wan ends it and that's it, and the
yeah.
other one where they're on Mustafar, right? So it's kind of like, oh dang,
Yeah.
these guys are gonna
Well,
go again.
I believe it's going to be Darth Maul that's going to show up. I don't know if Darth Vader necessarily is. I mean, he probably will, but I believe Darth Maul is going to show up too.
Well, yeah, because they talked about Hayden Christensen returning too. So I was just like,
That's
wow,
right.
that's
You're right.
awesome.
You're
How
right.
he's and I don't think he's had a movie since what, Jumper.
Jumper.
I don't know when's the last.
Oh no, I think he was in a heist movie in the middle of that.
Takers with Ti
Something-
and
Oh yeah,
all those
Joff.
dudes.
Dude, I tried what? Is that a hub thing that we talked about before? Where I was
Chris
like, I tried
Brown.
watching that.
Chris
I tried
Brown
watching
was in
that and I
there.
couldn't.
Might have. I'm pretty sure we brought it up.
Yeah, where we talked about like I kept trying to watch it, like, oh man, I just can't get through it or something like that. Takers, right? I remember that was
with Idris Elba.
Oh, is it Idris Elba? I really don't remember.
I've
I've never watched it. I've never watched it. But I just remember it was a heist movie of some type, like an armored car or something.
It's like Black Heat.
Did you say it's like Black Heat?
Yeah, pretty much.
By the way, who is the one that posted the movie trailer that was in our group chat? The one with the what's his name?
Oh, Jason Statham. Yeah.
I don't want to see it yet. I don't want to get excited.
Wait, Joff, you didn't see that trailer yet?
I don't want to see it. I saw it. And I was like Jason Statham in a new Guy Ritchie movie. And I was like,
Dude,
With-
okay,
that's all you
wait,
gotta
hold
say,
on.
dog.
with
Hold on.
Aubrey Plaza.
Wait,
That's
hold
all you
on.
gotta
See,
say.
I did not know. Okay, look, because when I went to the movies last night, that was a first trailer out the gate. Okay, so when I watched the movie last night, that was a first trailer out the gate, and when I seen it, dude, within the first second, it's Jason on screen, and I was like, oh shit, here's Joffrey's movie. And Joff, when I was watching the trailer, I was like, dude, this looks actually fucking interesting. This looks actually kind of badass. It looks like a throwback to his old movies.
Yeah.
Right now, when you said Guy Ritchie, I don't remember seeing his name in the credit or anything like that. So I was like,
Or is it? Or maybe he produced it. I don't know.
but that's what I'm saying. When you watch the trailer, you're like, dude, it's kind of refreshing, guys, to watch a trailer that's not a fucking reboot, or not a remake or not something you're familiar with. It's like, oh, dude, this has Snatch vibes. This has Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels vibes. It has the movies that we love, that we fell in love with this guy within the fucking first place. That's why I was like, dude, Joff, did you get this trailer in your guys' movie last night? Because it was the first one out the gate. That's why.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen it.
And Aubrey Plaza, that's been a crush of mine for years too, right? So I'm just like, oh shit, this is dope.
I haven't
Yeah.
even seen Wrath of Man. I gotta see that. I know
Wrath
I was
of
excited
Man,
to see that. Shit.
I don't know if I. Nope, I don't think I've. seen
The
it.
last Jason Statham movie with also I think Guy Ritchie, or the high, he's. I'll watch it some other time, but
Mm.
yeah, Guy Ritchie has no pressure, dude. He can make any movie he wants. He's living off of that Madonna money, from the
Yeah,
divorce.
super cool,
True.
right? Super cool.
True.
And I think he's being more productive now, right, Joff? Since he got out of that relationship, I
Yeah.
think.
I mean, damn, Madonna's
What
the
up,
one that
Red
gave
Life?
him money from the divorce. So,
He got super bread off of that, yo.
yep. So he's like, dude, I can make. Like, he's under no pressure to make a hit or whatever. He's just making movies he wants.
Crazy.
That's a fucking good feeling. You're just like, you're taken care of. You're not hurting for nothing. You just do whatever you want. Yeah.
But yeah, that's why I was excited to see if you seen that trailer, because I was like, dude, finally a movie that looks cool. You know what I
probably
mean? Like
see
a
it.
cool, like I don't remember the last time I got a feeling like, oh, this looks like pretty cool. Well, I don't know if you guys saw the Netflix trailer that I posted, the one about the Lakers dynasty.
Yeah, that's the one where I guess
Will Ferrell got.
yeah, and Adam
yeah.
McKay.
Yeah,
that's
let's see if it's worth the breakup.
Yeah, that's where.
Oh, so they fought over that movie?
That's where they had a falling out.
No, they had issues before that. Like they had issues with each other before that, and this was basically because I think before that they disbanded their company, right? Their production company or something, and so they were already kind of not cool with each other a little bit. Like they had a little
Wow.
bit of beef, right? But it wasn't that bad. But it wasn't until this movie where he cast John C. Riley
Yeah, as
that
Jerry Buss, and Will Ferrell wanted to be
they
Jerry Buss.
yeah,
No
that's like his
way.
dream. I think it was like a dream role or something like that.
Oh shit.
And
Is that
and he
true?
cast
Yep.
John C. Riley. So yeah,
That was his dream role to play Jerry Buss.
I don't know if it was a dream role, but like
something like that.
he
Yeah,
really wanted to play Jerry Buss. Like it was a
yeah,
big deal to him that he
Mhm.
played Jerry Buss.
yeah. I think it was. I think they said it was a dream role or
Well, I
something.
love seeing the trailer because it had it had semi-pro vibes, but it's a real movie. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys remember the way that semi-pro looked like with Will Ferrell and all that, but it had that vibe of
Because it
the
was the late '70s, early '80s.
yeah. So like even the way it's shot and even the way that it's being portrayed, it just looks super cool. And I was just like, oh
I don't
man.
know.
So
I
I'm
like
actually kind of shocked though that dang, this was actually supposed to be a Will Ferrell project, huh?
I like
Or he
hate
wanted to
watching.
be.
Yeah, I like hate watching the Lakers right now. So it's like I'm having
Yeah,
fun
it's
with
fun.
their
Yeah, it's
disaster
fun.
season.
Yeah, they trying to
It
get
is. It is pretty funny. It is
they
pretty
trying to get my
funny.
man out of there too, right? They're trying to get Russ out of there, right? They're like, yo, we got to get you out of here. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's
Where's it
awesome.
gonna go?
But never have I seen. I mean, they look when they had the first super team like Carl and Gary in them. At least they went through the whole year before like, all right, let's make a move. Now it's not even the All Star yet, and you guys are trying to move these kids. Like, it didn't work out. Like, it's like, dang,
Well,
dude.
I mean, isn't this team worse than that team at the moment? Like
I
Yep.
believe
record
so.
wise,
I believe
like
so.
that
But
Laker
they didn't
team
have the
wasn't.
great Kobe Bryant, also. So,
Yeah, that Laker team wasn't as bad as this Laker team, I believe.
Well, that Laker team made it to the finals, so they just got
Did it?
beat.
I honestly don't remember that.
They just
Yeah,
got
they
beat by
lost.
Detroit.
Oh
Detroit.
yeah. Well, yeah, there you go. I mean, this team is absolute trash right now.
makes you think about Braun's leadership if he's really that guy. Too.
If
I mean, he is. I'm just saying.
if you really want to win, get rid of LeBron. He's running the team.
Dang, hot take.
Well,
Scorching.
we were talking about the buses earlier. Who else is going to be in his ear except for LeBron, right?
It's either or you trade Anthony Davis because he's not doing anything anyway. So
If he's not doing anything on this team, what can
Totally
you trade
de-
him for?
Yeah, totally no matter what moves they make, they're totally devaluing everybody they're going to move too. You know what I mean?
Right? Basically.
Which kind of hurts as a person. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, I don't give a fuck about people's feelings. But I'm just saying, like, if you were in that position, it's like, damn, dog, you're totally devaluing my shit. And I'm just trying to get paid. I just want to play basketball.
and
You know
what's
what I mean?
crazy
So,
is I already knew right when they couldn't re-sign Alex Curry, so I was like, this team is done.
No, they could, but they didn't want it. They didn't want to.
That's what I'm saying.
They were.
They didn't.
They were. I think. Yeah, it was. I mean, 2 million
one
is a
second,
lot of
guys. Hold
money,
on.
but it's only 2 million because technically, the Lakers are still a mom and pop fucking operation. They didn't want to. They didn't want to.
The fuck?
Yeah, the owners don't have any other business except for running the Lakers. That's that's how they make their money. So they're kind of
That's actually a little ridiculous, honestly.
they have no. I don't think they have. I
They
think
have to
they
have
could.
some other business.
No,
How they
that's
even
it. That's the
what?
bus's main business is the Lakers.
All right.
Stadium.
But I don't know. It's like, dude, your franchise is worth like fucking more than 4 billion. You can't pony up the 2 million to pay Alex Caruso.
I mean, it's worth that much, but do they actually have that much?
I don't think
You know
they're.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
They
the
don't
thing.
actually have that kind of money, right? Like Elon Musk doesn't actually have $160 billion, right?
Yeah.
Like he doesn't actually have that money. That dude has that kind of money in stocks, and then he takes out loans against
Oh,
those
but they have
stocks.
they have money because they have a huge TV deal in LA. They
Yeah.
just
So
they just
yeah, you
don't pay.
sure.
They might not want to pay the luxury tax because they're already over because they're playing.
True. True.
They don't
They
want.
run
Well,
that
I
town,
mean,
huh?
if they're already over, they might as well just keep going. Fuck it.
Like I said, winning owners will actually pay the luxury tax and not give a fuck about it. Just like our owner
But
here in the Bay Area, he doesn't care as long as we're winning.
Well,
yeah,
because they're
but
printing money. Because
yeah.
Chase Center's actually theirs. I
Mm.
think the Lakers are leasing. They're paying rent.
Oh,
So
really?
yeah,
Oh, I
Staples
guess that makes
Center's
sense.
not there.
I guess that makes sense. I mean, you have two
Crypto
teams
arena,
there.
Crip
Yeah,
arena,
yeah.
Crip
Oh,
arena.
it's called Crypto Arena, Crypto.com Arena now, huh?
Plus,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
plus like
That's so lame.
As Russ said, Crip arena. What's it called? Crip. He said Crip arena, like like some gangster shit, and then all the Bloods got hella mad when he said that. It was like Russ, don't piss off LA as much as you're pissing him off already, dude.
He's
Like
on.
you're
He's
already,
on his way out, dude.
yeah.
He's
It's
on his
like,
way
dude,
out. He don't give a
come
shit.
on.
He's checked out, dude. He doesn't care.
Too bad, man. It's funny. I just watched it's actually a great documentary on Russ Westbrook. It just came out right before he got moved. But in the documentary, he talks about like he's so happy. Like he was like he said he found at peace. He goes, I feel at peace with me now going to LA. Like he was like, and that's where the documentary ends. So to kind of see where it is now months later, it's like, damn, fool, this did not work out for you because it's so sad. The ending of
everybody.
the
That's the thing.
documentary, he's
Everybody
really
saw it
happy.
coming.
He's really happy. He's like, hey, I'm in a good place. I'm so happy. And then all of a sudden it's like, nope, you're not in a good place at all,
That's the
man.
thing. Everybody saw it like, yo, dude, that's not gonna work because they both want the ball. LeBron and Russ want the ball, so like,
Hmm.
it's not gonna work. Plus, they
Yeah.
put money.
Who thought that would be a good idea? Like for reals.
Laker fans.
Just maybe fans that don't
No,
follow
it's
this
an.
guy in
I
general,
think it
right?
was an insurance policy because they know like it's either LeBron or Anthony Davis get hurt all the time. So to have
Mm.
at least two superstars with you at all times guarantee like that you have a chance every night, or you're not gonna suck pretty much. But
Well,
it
again,
hasn't. Yeah, it hasn't been working out.
it just goes back to my theory of every NBA team is designed to beat Golden State. You know what I mean? That's how it's been. The NBA is designed to beat Golden State. And whether they like it or not, but it's like these guys have changed the game in so many ways. It's like you got to create a super team to beat a team. You know what I mean? So they overshot
I
on
mean,
that, right? They overshot
in
on
theory,
this.
yes, but when you have like clashing styles, clashing personalities, it's like, well, it doesn't matter if you have a super team if your team
That's what I'm
doesn't
saying.
function. You know
That's
what I
what I
mean?
like. Look at all these
Look
teams
at
that are trying
look at
to
Look at
trying.
Brooklyn.
Yeah,
What is Brooklyn
trying.
doing?
Yeah, and I love
Like
those
who's
guys. Katie's my guy, but at the same time, it's like that team is not going to beat.
yeah. Like what's
People are
I
scared of
mean,
Clay, like he's the boogeyman right now, which I love.
right?
They're like, "Yo,
Yeah,
Clay's."
he's gonna be back, and they're
Oh
gonna be afraid of
no, they're
him,
talking about him like the boogeyman. It's crazy.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, look at the team that can actually compete with the Warriors right now. It's the Phoenix Suns, and it's like a who's who of who are they? You know? I mean, obviously, if you follow basketball, you know who they are, but your average fan isn't going to be able to name anybody on there. You can name a LeBron, you can name a KD, but who the fuck is on Phoenix? You know? Same with like Milwaukee last year. Who the fuck is on Milwaukee? You know?
Mm.
So
I
it doesn't
I
matter.
like that. I did like the Milwaukee team though, just because it was kind of a throwback to, Jason had brought up Detroit earlier. But I love it when teams. It's team basketball. I mean, we all know basketball is a team sport. I'm just saying sometimes teams are bigger than the stars that it has.
You pretty much are supposed to build a team around your main focal point on that team. But the way Golden State built their team was, yeah, Steph may be one of your primary options, but you have Clay. Now you have Wiggins. So this is the scary part if you think about it. If you think about this right now, so let's just say maybe in 3 to 4 years, Steph, Clay, and Draymond either retire or move on to different teams, right? Or just retire as Warriors. But at the same time, you're left with Andrew Wiggins, Jordan Poole, Jameis Wiseman, Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody. So they're built. They're
My
literally
boy
built
Cum
for the.
Bucket.
Yeah, cum buckets.
They're built for the future. That's crazy. So like last was that Monday night? Monday night, or was that Monday night when they got torched by Toronto?
Fucked up nickname, dog.
He
No,
put up 26.
wasn't it last night?
No, that was
last night.
no.
Sunday
They
or
played tonight.
Saturday,
They played
something like
tonight.
that.
They
That's
played
like
today.
Sunday
They won.
night.
They won today. They won today.
Yeah.
But like yesterday
It's
or
like
the day
Sunday
before,
or
they got
Saturday or
wrecked.
something
It's
like
Saturday,
that.
I
Yeah.
thought. Yeah, they got wrecked.
Well, fucking nobody played. Like,
Yeah, they sat like 5 people. I mean, they sat the big 3 and Andre Iguodala. I think they literally sat everybody. So
But at the same
plus
time, it's like
Poole and Wiggins are in fucking COVID protocol, so they didn't.
it's
Mm.
like
Bielicic was like their main guy, wasn't it? I didn't even look at the
no.
box score.
Kuminga was the leading scorer with 26 points at
Cum
the age of
Bucket.
19.
Mm.
He was the scoring leader in the entire game. Very efficient
Dude,
too.
with the name of Cum Bucket, you
Cum
kind of
Bucket.
have to.
Cum Bucket.
He was blowing by people.
What up, Kay? How are you? Yo, cum bucket though. Cum bucket. I hated when they made that announcement. Remember that, Jay? When they made that now? Oh, his name is now Cum Bucket. Like, yo,
They didn't actually did
It's
that.
not
they
official.
did. They did.
They did.
That was a fan. That was a
Yeah,
fan that did that.
nah, yeah.
It wasn't official by the team.
I was gonna
It
say
wasn't official
There's
by the
no
team.
way.
I
There's
hope
no
not.
way it's official by the
Yeah.
Dude, that
no way the
whatever
team would be
graphics
like,
you.
"That's a
I mean, he
great
made
one."
that shit
No,
like
fuck.
they made that shit look thing, dude.
No, it was a stupid ass fan.
Look, man, Photoshop is a very amazing and powerful tool these days. There's no way that was an official team.
Yeah,
Get out.
NBA would not let that fly for sure. That shit would have been red flagged. There ain't no way.
No one is that stupid.
it's like
No one
a
can
sick
be that
ass
stupid.
name though.
But why did it catch on?
Not with me.
Because people
I don't
are
use
Twitter, because Twitter's a thing. The internet's a thing.
people are
'Cause
assholes.
It's funny. Yeah, people are trolling.
Like
People
I
love
never
to
said
troll.
like, look, this is me. I never, because I felt weird about it. I never called Jason Williams white chocolate, but that was his nickname, right?
Yeah, people called him that. Sure,
That's what I'm saying.
he might have called himself that. I don't know.
Cum
But
bucket.
yeah,
Cum bucket.
Bobby Sura was the original white chocolate.
was he?
Oh man, really? Shut up. Me and Waldo's wait, what?
Come on, man. He didn't even make an All NBA team. How's he?
Always got a fucking
Slim.
You had a sweet haircut.
Bobby Sura apologist over here, dude.
Slam
Always
dunk
gonna bring
champ.
him up. Always gotta bring up
Dude,
Bobby
not a
Sura.
champion. First of all, don't stop saying he's a champ.
That was the
Dude.
funniest. That was the funniest
Just-
part. Jay was always,
Just because he's a champion in
No,
your
he's
heart
not.
doesn't mean he's a champion.
he's like, oh, you look at this guy, slam dunk champ. It's just like straight face, deadpan. Like, no, he's not.
champion of Joffrey's heart.
Dude.
The
Sure.
only time he was like noticeable was when he was on the Warriors and he tried to dye his hair super blonde like
Yeah,
Eminem.
so the super
That was
yeah,
it.
the super blonde.
That was it.
Showing his guns, right? Trying to show his guns off, dude. Like Bobby Sorg, right? The dark years. Remember that? Remember, guys? The
Yes.
pre-winning, like
Yes.
bimbo coals in them, right? Like,
you think
Fuck
you
yeah,
think we
dude.
would have forgot? How would?
no,
how
that's
would
what I'm saying. Like,
Who
no,
You
never
it's
think we
just,
would? You think
it's
we would have
good.
forgot Todd Fuller?
Dude, that's what I'm saying. The Todd Fullers. It's nice to think about that stuff because people won't talk about that stuff. You know, true fans will talk about that stuff, but I think even true fans don't want to talk about they don't want to talk about the dark years. They don't want to talk about Petrus.
Of
You know what I'm
of
saying?
all the entire of the
Dude,
40 years of darkness, right? Those are some of the darkest. Like you had Run TMC, you got the I Believe years, or
We had
We Believe years.
Richardson, right? Back to back
Sure,
slam
yeah.
dunk champion,
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
inventing dunks out of his brain, you know, out of
Yeah,
nowhere.
yeah.
I
And
saw.
then you have the Andres Biedrins
Yeah, the Beadrins,
years,
right?
Dr. Doom, dog. Dr.
the
Doom.
Joe Smith
Yeah, I
years.
saw Joe Smith, Spreewell, and Felton Spencer in the club in San Jose.
Did
I
you
think
say Felton
Beehive.
Spencer?
Yeah, I think the Beehive or the Usual or whatever. And in my head, I'm like, dude, you guys should be fucking sleeping because you guys have a game tomorrow. Fucking, you guys are here fucking drinking and clubbing. That's why you guys fucking get beat all the time.
But that's when they were playing in San Ho, though, right?
Yeah, that was that 1 year that they were in San Jose.
I got to go to a couple of those games. I actually loved it that they played in San Jose that 1 year. I was just like,
Yeah,
oh,
those are
dude,
the best seats, dude. Like, because
yeah.
nobody's watching. And they told us, like, yeah, you can fucking
Felton
go down.
Spencer. Good lord.
Fucking, I saw
That is a name I
Supersonics.
have not heard.
Saw
in
the
a very
Supersonics
long
beat
time.
their ass 40-8 in the first quarter. I seen Sean Kemp fucking dunk like up close. I'm like, dude, this guy jumps hella high. But before he got fat,
Of course.
Oh, before he got shipped to Cleveland and got fat.
yeah,
I think Mullen was still playing during that San Jose season too.
I think he.
Crazy to think of. And yeah, when Ninja said, dude, Felton Spencer, that's the name, I immediately thought of the guy's face. Like he immediately showed up. I was like, oh god, Felton Spencer. I was just like,
Yes,
oh
dude.
shit.
Saw Dampier. Fuck.
Oh,
Eric Dampier.
dude, the
Chris
dark horse,
Chris
right?
Gatling. Chris Gatling.
I love Gatling. I love who's dang, who's the other? Those years are just the best, dog.
I saw Cliff Robinson walking around San Francisco. It's like, oh shit, that's Cliff Robinson. By Macy's Union Square. Like, what's Cliff Robinson doing here? He's just walking around minding his own business.
Remember when they let that little kid on the court coming off the bench?
Boykins? Earl
Oh
Boykins?
shit, Earl Boykins, dog, from Michigan. Holy shit, dude.
That dude's like my son's
Damn,
height.
Yeah, that little kid.
Yo, they
coming off
gave
the
him
bench.
play, huh? I
Little
totally
Earl.
forgot, dude.
Hey, he wrecked shop though, that guy.
He was a college sensation. That's why he even got even in the NBA too. You know, he was a
Dude, he was
beast in
busting
college.
ass.
Yeah, he was busting ass in college.
Dude,
He was busting ass, dude.
for as small he was hella strong. He had hella hops. He could shoot. He could play ball. It was just that he was just too small.
But yeah, literally those years they threw everything at the wall to see what stuck. Like literally everything, except actually build a good team.
There's even had
Clark.
Ridiculous.
the clerk. They had Carlos Rogers. Who else did they have?
Tom Gugliotta.
Oh, Wolf, my favorite, Wolf. You know what I'm saying?
I hate that dude's hair, dog. When you saw
Dude.
when you say fucking Joe Wolf or whatever his name is,
Dude,
I know
and
what you're talking about.
they play the fucking the howl in the arena, dude. It's so awesome. They're like when he makes when he remember that Jason how they would always play it when he makes a shot, dude. It's so awesome, dude. Or when he's at the free throw line, they would play the wolf thing too. Yeah,
I remember a lot of people loved Ronnie Cycli when he came to the Warriors.
yes,
Like girls, because this was like high school or something. All the girls were like, "Oh my god, he's so cute." And I was like, "Ronnie Cycli." Okay.
He looks crazy, right? Like wow.
It's like okay.
He-
It's the
because he had that-
cheekbones. It's
he
the
had that-
cheekbones
It's the Magnum PI hairy
and
chest.
the hair.
Yeah.
I was like, really, this guy? Okay.
Fucking suck.
No shit, Ronnie Cycli,
Because
dude.
I mean, he was decent, but like by the time he
He's
got to
decent,
the
he's
Warriors,
decent.
Yeah, he was
washed already.
decent. Yeah, but he was
washed
washed
already.
Yeah,
Like, dude,
his
like,
best
all
years
the-
were in Miami.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
definitely, for sure.
Yeah, so when we got him, I was like, "Fuck, man, we got this fucking club DJ looking fucking guy, dude. This guy looks like a club DJ, dude."
Dude, I was hyped. Like I was hyped when they traded for Larry Hughes. I'm like, oh shit, Larry Hughes.
I thought that was gonna be something
yeah,
good
yeah.
too.
I thought
'cause
that would be good too. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Silk the Shocker.
Fucking appearing in fucking Nelly's video with fucking Kelly Rowland. I was like, oh shit, my man Larry Hughes. Nelly trying to get his girl and shit.
Hey, who was
Outta
that
here,
one?
Nelly.
Oh, I was thinking. Remember, there was just a class of guys that you thought was gonna be good, like a Larry Hughes or Darius Miles. Like the Elton
Darius
Brand.
Miles.
Remember, you thought they were gonna be good, and they ended up being
Oh.
super busty, right?
Oh yeah,
Elton Brand when
Elton
his knees
Brand?
went bad.
Elton Brand.
No, he was a 2010 guy.
Oh, Elton
Or-
Brand.
See?
Yeah, Elton Brand was a 2010 guy until his knees went shot. So
Hmm.
But this is pre Lob City, where people still weren't fucking with the Clippers, right? They were.
Candyman.
They were. No one was.
yeah,
Even when Darius Miles and them were on the
Fucking
Clippers, no one
Candyman,
was like,
dog.
"No, we're not
Yeah.
trying to see
Michael
the
Oliver
Clippers."
Candy.
uh,
Oh,
Like,
Alakawanda,
Candy.
yeah. Holy shit, dude.
who
Yeah, he
else?
was the number one pick too.
Oh shit, he was fool.
They had Darius Miles. They had Quentin Richardson. They had Elton Brand on that team. They had Corey Maggette on that team too.
Corey Maggette, another guy that I thought
Oh,
was
yeah.
gonna be.
And they
Pretty
had
fucking
that
good.
albino dude. Fucking remember the Clippers? Eli or
Chris-
whatever. Melvin Eli.
Yeah, okay.
Who?
Damn, I don't remember that name. Melvin Eli.
He
Who?
looked like a big ass albino. I
Yeah,
remember that guy.
he's albino. He was wearing dreads, dude. He had cornrows. I mean, he had cornrows. I think it was Melvin Eli.
Crazy.
He had freckles too.
Oh, that's so.
like Blake Griffin.
Yeah, like Blake Griffin's cousin. Who else? Was fucking.
Uh,
Yeah, those dark times.
Jay Williams before he got into his little
The
bicycle
accident.
accident.
Right? Yeah.
Do you think about if he was still playing and then him and D Rose were in that backcourt?
Yeah.
That would have been nuts.
That's funny you said his name too, because I saw a clip of him today shoot a half court shot.
Oh,
just
when he
out of
called
the-
this.
Yeah,
Yeah, he called the
and he made it. He did it hella easy. I was like, "Dang, fool! All right, Jay. Like that's pretty fucking good." And you know,
Yeah.
I like it. I like his basketball takes too. He's a pretty good talking head, I would say. Jay Williams is actually, um, pretty good at what he does, I guess. I like that too. I like seeing players that we grew up with. They're now the talking heads, and you get to see. Although some guys, I don't really like their takes. Like say Perk, you know what I'm saying? Like he's right, Jay. He's like horrible, on his takes and stuff. But it's kind of cool seeing the guys that we grew up with be put in these positions now where they're able to, talk. Because before, all we had was Kenny and Charles, right? And then after a while, maybe Gary Payton and Chris Webber, they would do the inside NBA stuff too. But then it's so cool how we get to see the guys that we grew up being those guys now, be in those roles now.
Yeah, it just means we're getting old.
Crazy, right? Oof. Oof. Well, I was gonna say, guys, this is we have made our 2 hours. I don't want to keep everyone up. I know people still got work tomorrow. We got other things going on. Liana has to get up at 3 in the morning just so she can go to work. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna try to get some early rest as I can as well too. So.
Well, I mean, you guys have a long drive anyway, so.
We have a crazy drive tomorrow too. So yeah, it's gonna suck. So I was gonna say. Merry Christmas to everyone out there that happens to be watching this on all multiple platforms. Merry Christmas from all of us here. Any last words, guys, before we get up out of here?
No, stay safe, get boosted, have fun.
There you go, get boosted. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to do that too. I wanted to wait till after the wedding because I didn't want to get my booster shot, then go to this wedding and feel like shit. So probably gonna do that right after. Yeah, this is the Hub 408. We're out of here, guys. Thank you guys for spending the time here with us. Thanks, Joff, Jay, Ninja Iceberg. I appreciate you guys. Merry Christmas. I'll hit you guys up. Earlier this. Just keep it in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and you know what? There were people chatting, and they didn't even.
Oh yeah, one more
Really,
thing.
people chatting.
I don't know if you guys saw that shit, but when Trump was, who was Trump with? O'Reilly, when they were doing like an interview on Fox, and then they announced they were boosted.
Yeah.
And then they were getting booed. And shit was hella funny to me.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, that's why people who are like, I don't want to take the vaccine. It's like, dude, the former president, is literally boosted. That dude is like the first one to have gotten a vaccine.
It's like
That dude
your
talks
leader.
about, yeah.
Your leader got boosted.
And he's talking that talk now too, right? Like he's pleading now with the people, right? Isn't he supposedly like telling people to get boosted now or get their shot now or whatever?
Well, no, he's been saying you should get boosted because it's an amazing boost because he's the one that made it happen. That's what he's trying to push. Because
wow,
yeah,
okay,
because
okay,
he's responsible for it. That's the thing. He's the president that was like, I approve of this vaccine, and then it happened. Operation Warp Speed. That was my doing, and now we have these wonderful vaccines. Yeah, he's trying to fucking say that it was his idea. So, of course he's trying to push people to do it.
Nobody's gonna be left to vote for him. Fucking everybody's gonna be.
Yeah, that's the other thing. They're realizing that too. Because if you look at the latest charts, red areas, red counties in America have a higher death rate than blue counties in America. So that's a thing.
So he's like, hey, all my voters are dying out. I need to tell these people to fix themselves.
Exactly. If I want to run again for 2024, I need these people to not die. Yeah. Yeah, that's what's happening.
Well, he may lose Sarah Palin because she refuses to get vaccinated. So
whatever. He'll find somebody who's willing to suck his dick to be vice president, so it doesn't matter. I mean, he could probably get like Lauren Boebert or something, or MTG or whatever.
Yeah, or some black Republican.
Yeah,
that's what he should go with. Don Jr. to be his running mate.
Oof. What they should do is, and I can't even say it. You know what I mean? What they should do is, and I can't even say it. You know what I mean? I don't wish harm on anybody during the holidays. You feel me? But what they should do, I can't say. Anyways, this is a Hub 408. Fighting the good fight always, guys. We're out of here. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Jason, here's a recommendation from all of us. Go watch Spider-Man so we can talk about it, you know,
Yeah,
dissect it.
go do it.
No.
Please, Jason.
No.
Because we need to talk about Ned's Lola.
And I want to hear Joff's fucking take on Ned's Lola. That's why I'm like, dude, all right, because I need it this week. Or see, it would have been perfect if we talked about it this week. We could, we would have had some coincidence. But I was gonna say, yeah, I wanted to hear Joff's take on that too.
It's not really like nothing. I'm just nitpicking, but I don't have a problem per se with Ned's Lola. It's just like a little nitpick. That's
all
it.
right, all right. Well, can't wait to hear from him. But I just, to be honest with you, the reason why I really just want to this if we're gonna nerd out or do a podcast or an episode on a movie, I think this is one of the best movies to do it to.
It's
Especially
really good.
with
Yeah.
especially with I don't know. I want to hear Joff's take. I want to hear Ninja's take. I want to hear Jay's take. I mean, I'm a Spider-Man fan, although I didn't read a lot of the later stuff. Even though say Joff or Ninja will keep me up to date with it, at least to talk about a movie of this magnitude. Somebody was like, "Yo, this is one of the best comic book movies I've seen." As we were walking out of the theater, he was telling us, he's like, "Dude, this is pretty good." And then in my head, I was like, "Yeah, you know what? It might be up there. I might have to readjust my list of like best Marvel movies that I've seen, so far or whatever. I might have to readjust my list. So maybe that's something that we can talk about too, because it's up there. So yeah, hopefully we get to nerd about it. Before the end of the year. Let's just say that before the end of the year, let's nerd out about it. So, yeah, we're out of here, guys. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you guys later. Take care.